Good morning. Going to turn this up just a little. Hey everybody. Okay. I want to pop in today and just show you guys something really quick here. Let me move this out of the way. Hopefully everybody can see. Okay. We're talk about pineapples. Everybody loves pineapples. Couple things I'm going to tell you first. About 30 minutes before you're going to cut a pineapple, flip it upside down and let all those juices run back to the top and throughout the pineapple, because it's been sitting so long on this side that all the juices are going to be based all down here. So, and then also, you can take this and just give it a little twist when it's ripe, and you can pull that top right off. And I want to show you this part before we get going. See this part here? This is where you can grow your own pineapple. It does take about a year for a pineapple to grow, so just think. But anyway, what you do is you're going to go through, once you twist this off, and remember I just took it and I twisted it, it came right off. It's a nice ripe pineapple. And you can pull off these parts of the pineapple, the ones that are dying, up a little ways, and then that's where you can grow your pineapple. So that's just a little info for you. Okay, anyway, here's our pineapple. And as you guys know, it kind of rounds around here. So when we use the pineapple wedger, which is what I'm going to show you today, and a couple other tools, you're going to want to get up around that and cut that part off. So I've got my chef's knife here. Now, one thing for me, well here, first I'm going to do this. It cuts through that so nice and easy. Now, you can also be able to cut all this out and scrape all this out, and any leftovers you have in the skin, you can even use your kernel cutter and scrape those out. But anyway, sometimes for me, because I don't have the upper arm strength, and a lot of people don't, it's easier if I cut my pineapple in half to do it. And also I'm shorter. Okay, so when you do your pineapple, you're going to set it on, okay, it comes with a tray. And first you're going to take the tray off, and then when you put it on here, you see this center, and then there's the center to your pineapple. Okay, so you're going to kind of put it on there, and you're going to want to rock it around a little bit, just because to get that in there. Okay, and then you start to cut it, and when you get almost all the way down, you take your tray, and it lines back up on there, and then you finish cutting it. Okay, and then here's what I have. I have the little piece of the skin left. Now you can take, again, your kernel cutter and scrape that off so you have no waste. Also, you can take, and you can even put this on the grill with shrimp on it or something. But anyway, we're going to take those off, and let me put those aside here so they're not in the way. Okay, and then I've got my centerpiece. Now this is the core. You can put the core, you could add it, okay, maybe you have a margarita sitting there and you want to throw in a margarita, or in your water or anything. It's great flavoring. You could add some strawberries to it or anything. But when I get done here, I have these perfect, oops, slippery, 2 pieces. Okay, we're going to put these aside, and I'm going to show you one more time. So good and fresh. See how it looks? You've got to cut the juice. There's a few pieces here. Okay, I'm going to show you one more time. And I got mine, I cut it just a little crooked. So that's just kind of how I roll. Anyway, again, the centerpiece will line up with the centerpiece of the core. And you just kind of rock it to get it going. And then you just, okay, when you're almost all the way down, pick it up, put your tray back down, then you're going to set it on here and finish doing it. Again, you have the little, oops, didn't get all the way down. You have your little pieces here, and like I said, you can easily save your pieces of your skin that's on the skin. Pineapple salsa, a lot of this works for if you want smaller pieces. But I have a couple more tricks to show you here, just a second. Okay, and there's the core again. I always save that, add that to my liquids. Like I said, water, margarita, whatever. Okay, then I'm going to show you something else you can actually use. This is our quick slicer. Now the quick slicer it's V-shaped. See the blades, how they are? So it's V-shaped, maybe you can see there. So this one's, the middle one's actually taller. So you could take this, put your pineapple on the base, and slice down. You end up with pieces like this. But then you can take it a step further and pick it up. Oops, and don't drop it like I do. Okay, and then you can set it the other way, the opposite direction, lay it down, and cut it again. And look, you have those, like, oh, what do they call them, tidbits? But you have those little slices there that work great. Okay, so you can do that. Now, one other thing I'm going to show you can do. I'm going to take the two other halves that match, put them together. Hope you guys can see this okay. And I'm sure you guys, let me grab a paper towel here. It's a juicy pineapple. I had mine sitting upside down for about an hour. I'm sure you guys, a lot of you probably have the apple wedger and you've probably had it for a long time. Okay. You can take your pineapple, put the two halves together, and you'll center that little hole, the little hole here right over the hole, and then you just wedge down, and look what you have. Now, you could easily use these on a kebab. They're all angled and ready to go. Of course, you can just eat them like this too. But anyway, that's just some ideas to use. So is what we used is our pineapple wedger. Or, well, we used our chef's knife. Pineapple wedger. And then I used the quick slice. And again, these pieces on the quick slice would even work great if you're doing a pineapple salsa or something. And then I used the apple wedger. And I got these nice pieces that here. They're awfully slippery. That's why I'm pampered, not a perfect chef. But anyway, great for kebabs. Stick them right on there for your kebabs, and away you go. But that's just a few things I wanted to show you. And remember the tips I gave you about the pineapple. Put it upside down at least 30 minutes before you're going to slice it, because all those juices will run back down. And then for those of you that came in late, you might have watched the beginning, but on your right pineapple, you can just twist the top off. And this is where you are going to plant your pineapple to grow it. It takes at least a year for a pineapple, but you're going to want to peel off the dead leaves. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope that kind of gave you a few ideas. I'm going to pop back in later on today. I'm planning on it for a special I have on some items that we aren't going to have for a little while. They're redesigning a couple things, and it's my favorites. So I am going to pop back in later and do that. So I hope you guys have a great day, and maybe I'll catch you later.